Riffin with Rizzuo all day long. Pulling up the Rizzuo and sing you a song, 'cause oh, I got it bad. And oh, it's so sad, but I'm here. I'm gonna try to make you glad. Oh my. Oh. Welcome to Riffin with Rizzuo News. This is your host, Paulrizzuo. Oh, it's a hell of a day in a city liner. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, it's a hell of a day. It's a springtime day. You should see it out here, guys. It's if I ever seen a chaotic spring, well, this would be a fucking movie with Nicolas Cage. Ghost Rider from hell. He goes over there fucking collecting all the springtime allergies. Saving everyone's troubles. That's really what we need. We need some superhero to figure out what the fuck we're all allergic to. I know I could use it. Maybe I'll hire him. Give him a call. Paul's call show. Yeah, springtime's got everyone hot and wired and hot and bothered. I don't know if I see people fucking through the windshield. Oh boy. Through the windshield of the car, through the window of the house. Through the vent of the porta potty on a construction site. No, and it smells more like shit. Oh, I pass that. I have to put up the fucking handkerchief over my mouth so I don't smell that fucking shit, that putrid shit waste pool, cesspool. I don't know what the hell it's in there. All these construction workers, they take a shit in there, then they don't even, there's nothing to flush. It's just shit laying in a fucking, just a bed of shit. And it doesn't go anywhere, there's no water, it just sits in there. That's why it's offensive when some little kid comes up and tips it over. It's like, wow, that's a hell of a mess to clean up. That's the most offensive thing you can do if you're in the porta pot business. And I know a man that was in that business. Yeah, my neighbor. His name was Skip. Skip to the loo, skip to the loo, through the poo poo poo. I sold him a corn cob on the side of the fucking street. Almost got hit by a fucking dump hauler just trying to buy it for 25 cents. It's like that's all your life's worth is a fucking corn cob and a quarter. Oh boy, and your skull goes rolling down the fucking road past the landfill. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but you know, he owned a gun business and a fucking porta pot business, so he either got chucked into the fucking river with a cement block stapled to his leg, or he used a bazooka gun shop and he blew himself through a brick wall. Oh, through a brick wall. Oh. Yeah, but then he moved, and then now we got some new fucking psychopathic rednecks that just have donkeys. Just all fucking day long, waking up my meemaw and all that. Just blowing out automatics. Just fucking never ending. They got dogs running around and shooting off automatics, spilling chicken corn soup all over the fucking driveway. He's no better than the last neighbor, and he's no worse than the next one that's come, because I'm gonna put a fucking cement truck and bury his house. Hopefully under 10,000 feet underneath the ground, so I can never fucking hear him make any goddamn noise again. Oh, boy. How the hell are you guys doing, huh? You guys having a nice week? Did you guys have a nice Easter? Did I say that on the last round? I feel like the whole spring thing is like an Easter bunny hopping around. He's just coming on all the flowers, releasing the pollen. Everyone's going nuts. He's like putting out his pheromones all over the goddamn shrubs and the cherry blossom trees, you know. And then I was driving the bike and a bumblebee just, it was like he was racing to stick his stinger in my mouth. It fucking whacked me in the face. I almost hit a fucking truck tire. That wouldn't be too good, but this whole spring fever has got me in the mood, so I'm gonna have a better attitude. Oh boy, but maybe the better attitude's actually coming from these steroid pills I'm taking. I feel like I'm the Incredible Paul, and I could smash down a fucking stogie bar and put my fucking cane through the floor and demand whatever the hell kind of extra strong Manhattan I'll have, or I'll sit in the bar stool, maybe tip my fucking hat to maybe Miss Misty over there. Maybe she can get me a fucking spritzer with a sausage in it. They call that the old sewer Manhattan walk style. Put a sausage in there, and by the time you're done, you'll be hungry enough to eat the fucking thing if you don't bite the glass and break all your teeth right out. Oh boy, that is almost what happened to me. That's almost what happened to me. Break all your fucking teeth out just trying to fucking wolf down a hot dog because you're too boozed up to eat anything else or make anything else or whatever the hell you do. Now that it's springtime, everyone's got the grill rolling. Hopefully you don't booze up too much and pass out on a fucking grate. You wake up, your pal Jake fucking picks you up and you got a fucking hot dog burn mark on your face, and now you gotta go to your boss, Cindy, and she comes up, she says, "What happened to you, Carl?" And you say, "I got too boozed up. I got too boozed up because I hate this fucking job, and I hate you, and I hate Heather, even though she sucked me off in the bathroom last night. She says, you're both fired. Get the fuck out of the office. I'm gonna hire some delinquents from the fucking Turkey Hill Minute Market." Oh, and that'll be just that. I feel like I'm in a church choir. Oh, praise the springtime bunny lord. Oh, just getting up. Well, mark your calendars, guys, because I got a release date for you. 4/20, that's it. 4/20 is when the Berry House 2's out. I'm gonna do a fucking premiere at 9 o'clock. Or maybe 8 o'clock, I don't know. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the YouTube. It's Paulrizzuocomedy. Follow me on the Instagram and the Facebook. Oh boy. That's Paulrizzuocomedy. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe to that shit. Tell your friends about me. You can see me falling over down a fucking coal hill in the new Berry House. There's all kinds of fucking me tripping over my own self in the world's darkest fucking little town that's burning underground in a fucking heat wave of hell over there in smoking PA. Pretty sure I got a whole list of diseases from being in there for 3 days trying to find Jazz. Did I find him? Well, you have to watch to find out. I'm not even sure if I did find him or if I found his ghost. Oh boy, so it's still a mystery to me. Oh, maybe you guys can help me crack the case, or I'm gonna piss all over his face. Yeah, I might. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm all about that. I'm not R. Kelly style, but I also didn't write any good songs like that. We're gonna have to take a look and find out. I was at the Wise earlier this week, and I was trying to buy some shit, half and half on fucking $7 a loot, and the other half on a goddamn credit bank card. And of course, cash automated register machine was busted the fuck. It wouldn't insert it wouldn't take the 5. It was like one of them dirty street whores. That wasn't dirty at all. She wouldn't take it. The machine wouldn't take it. And of course, I had to tell the one broad that's twiddling her fucking thumbs up her ass or her shoelaces. And I wave her over. My granddaughter says, "What the hell?" I said, "Hold on a second, sweetie. I'll watch this bimbo broad come over here and bang the fucking register up. We'll wait here for another 15 minutes. That's a lesson of patience for you, sweetie. This is what patience is all about. When you get to be my age, if you don't want to club your head in, well, you'll club their head in for taking all your time up on this God-given earth. That you're going to have to learn to appreciate, because the AI technology, digital fucking world's about to, well, it's about to rob the ground out from under you, and you're going to fall to the fuck through the earth into the volcano, and you'll become the lava melting down the fucking sidewalk and taking all the rich elitist cars out. And that'll be pretty funny. Well, till they're dead. But oh boy. Hey, you'll see Sylvester Stallone trying to fucking grab on a hot molten lava fucking aluminum door just folding into itself. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lose your door." Tries to run up the fucking door, and a piece of hot molten lava catches his hairdo, and he just falls ass backwards. You see every actor you love die right on the spot, right in the fucking hot lava pool to hell. If you ever played Donkey Kong, it's like that red hot ride level. Just riding it down the lava river into the portals of hell. All right, let's look at some news articles for today. Have you guys been reading the news? Everything pops up. It just scares the hell out of me, so I'm just going to choose I'm just going to handpick them visually, digitally. I pick them off the fucking web here, and we'll take a look. We'll see what we have today, see if we can learn anything, maybe have some advice. I know I'll try to give some advice, maybe some new insights to better yourself or blow yourself up or whatever the hell I'll do to maybe save the earth from having another fucking melted volcano meltdown over here. Not trying to ride one of those red hot air balloons. I mean, it would be fun to ride them around and be like a whole different society, the air balloon society. I'll be a part of that. Just give me a jug of whiskey and a sandwich, and I'll ride around in it. I'll pull the lever and steam and fire. Go up and I'll go higher and higher. I'll have to bring the fucking bong, smoke some of this purple passion, watch the sun set into the ocean. Hopefully float off to another fucking dream I want to live in, rather than this fucking reality of hell. But it's not all that bad. Springtime is not all that sad. Nope, it's sunny and then it's rainy, and that's the paradox of life. And here we go. Let's take a look at the paradox of the fucking news for today, kids. Happy? Riffin with Rizzuo. just an old man sitting in a fucking rocking chair, sorry? Just an old man sitting in a fucking rocking chair. Oh, echoes strong over here. I'm just an old man sitting in a rocking chair reading the news to the kids, the modern kids, the old paraplegics, the old men, the Burger King workers, the fucking fast food industry, the healthcare workers, whoever the hell's listening in. Here's the news of the week, or not even the week. This is just what's up here. Oh, that I'm pulling from. A Missouri lawmaker defended child marriage, saying kids he knows who got married at 12 are still married. What is this guy doing? He looks like a kibbles and bits. He looks like a fucking hamster on the front. I don't even know if there was a hamster on the front. If there was, this guy's a mascot for the fucking bag. Republican, yeah, that's a fucking go figure. Missouri State Senator Mike Moon, oh God, speaks in his Capitol office. Jefferson City, all right, what do you want? Missouri State Senator Mike Moon defended child marriage on Tuesday, citing a couple he knows. That's weird. Why do you care so much about age 12 marriage? That's a little off. First off, a 12-year-old, they should be playing with Legos and bubble gum. Yeah, going to school and learning about what space is like and how fucked up the society is that they're going to live in and how the hell to get out of that goddamn digital AI world and how to play with sticks again. And meanwhile, you got Mr. Mike Moon with a fucking moon dick up your ass trying to say, hey, does this feel good? And let's get married. And hopefully Sarah's got a pair of some fucking sharp shears in her purse she can take out and hack his fucking little moon off. That way there'll be no light to shine, and then there'll be nowhere to go and nowhere to see, no tunnel to get through because there'll be no light at the end of the tunnel. Oh boy. Mr. Mike Moon, I think you are a little bit off. Yeah, you're on the dark side of the moon. Oh boy. And defended child marriage is weird on Tuesday, touting the apparently successful marriage of people he knows who got married when they were 12. He writes, he wakes up, it's like, another reason this is good. Boom. And then you gotta read it to the public. Everyone's got a fucking tight grip of a rope behind her back, and you can't even see it because you got your moons over Miami in love with a fucking 12-year-old. You love kids. I'm surprised the cops haven't jumped up and mauled you down like they do on Code Blue Cam over here. And they go through your phone, they see all the little fucking 3 and 4-year-olds you want to suck. It's weird. There's a lot of people out there, especially in the Republican Party. But everywhere else, oh boy, and now this is just a political game. Yeah, now you're seeing the political side of things, kids, which it's always been there, but now it's coming out more than ever, and there's just more light that shine on things. It also helps that Mr. Moon came out, and I had a full moon tonight, and a werewolf came and tore his fucking clothes off. Hopefully one of the fucking childs, one of them wolf caretakers, tear his fucking lips off. He'll never be able to suck a child again, which is probably what he does. And he's probably got a lot of videos for it. Why don't the cops investigate this guy? Because he's a Republican senator. Who gives a shit? Most of the time, that's where they're fucked. They hide with a bottle of booze, and they go to an after party, and they're all chummy, and they click their boots together and say, hey, you know what, Ted, you're not too bad. I like 12-year-olds too. Let's form a little Connie Poo underneath the police station headquarters, and you can get all your fucking psychopathic elitist scumbags over there to fucking pass a hot potato around to what child you're gonna fuck in the goddamn dungeon basement. tied up to a fucking spike in the wall. They can't even get the fucking Tootsie Roll off because it's too far from their reach. And they can't reach it with their tongue, they can't reach it with their eyes, they can't reach it with their hair loops, they can't reach it with their toes or their hands or whatever the hell else they can reach it with. Which is nothing, because they have nothing to reach it with. They're all tied up to hell, and Mr. Moon can't even shine light to steal it a fucking candy fell. At least you can shove a Tootsie Pop in her mouth while they're tied up in your basement, you sick son of a bitch, Mr. Moon. Moon. Video of the exchange. Wait, hold on. The Republican made the comments during a debate on a bill he introduced that would ban gender-affirming care for transgender youth in the state. Video of the exchange showed Democratic State Republican Peter Meredith confronting Moon over past comments he made about the parents' rights to make decisions concerning their own children. You voted no on making it illegal for kids to be married to adults at the age of 12 if their parents consented to it, Meredith told Moon. You actually said that should be the law because it's the parents' right and the kids' right to decide, what's best for them to be raped by an adult. Oh boy. Do you know any kids who have been married at age 12? Moon asked in response. I don't need to, Meredith said. I do, and guess what? They're still married, Moon replied. Oh, God. Moon did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment, but defended his statement on Twitter. He wrote that the backstory was missing, explaining a 12-year-old impregnated a minor of similar age. With consent of the parents, they married, and they are still married today, he said, adding, their marriage is thriving. You would know, you'd probably jump in the middle with a fucking gun to both your heads, say you're gonna both fuck me. I'm gonna blow a hole through the back of your fucking heads. That's it, they both cave and they're both tied up, and they both get lollipops shoved in their fucking mouth. Until they crawl to the floor and beg for Mr. Moon to shine his little full moon at them so they can see what they really look like in a fucking mirror, which is beaten to hell and taken advantage of, because who the hell wants to even think about being married at 12? I'm fucking 75 or 76 or 35, I don't even know, but I don't even think about marriage because it's not even relevant. Nope. Not relevant anymore. It doesn't fit the mold of what the hell we're doing here today on today's reality voyage. Boy, and now you got these scumbags coming out with fucking reasons, justified reasons there, and their sick mind to fucking have a 12-year-old decide that they want to be raped by a fucking clown like Mr. Moon. Boy, does he look like a fucking clown. All I gotta do is stroll up in the walker. I'll bang on his fucking door. Hey, Mr. Moon. Can you come the fuck out here? I have a message for you. He opens the door. I smack him in the head with a fucking wooden cane I got from the fucking guy at the market. He passes out on a stoop, knocks his front teeth out, and I shove a penguin dick that I cut off at the aquarium in his mouth. It goes whoop. He starts throwing up all the Lucky Charms he just ate for all the fucking kids' cereal bowls he was gonna fill. Oh, he didn't get to fill it up because he was so excited he wanted to see if he had any luck. But he didn't have much of any luck. After I strolled up there, and I fucking stepped on his head with a fucking rubber. Well, I did him a favor. I didn't have the spikes on the bottom of the fucking walker. I had the rubber stampers on there. So That's like a kind of like a monster truck tire rather than a steamroller with a fucking jagged nail stuck in the panel. I'm gonna dust him off with clown makeup. Just pat his little face as he's bleeding out. I don't even need the red makeup. I'll be like, please stop. Please stop. I'm like, how do you like being helpless with a fucking steamroller on your head and your lips are pretty much just gushing all over the fucking road? The cops aren't going to help you. Well, maybe they will. And if they do, I'll run them over too. Because they probably like the same goddamn thing. Yes. Boy, you like age 12 boys and girls out there. If you like just 12-year-olds, I'm pretty sure you like both. Boy, you just like kids in general. You don't give a fuck as long as their bodies are small and round. You're all about it. So I'll dress you up like a fucking clown and I'll handcuff you and I'll throw you in to a child's birthday party. And I'll say, dance, clown, dance, Mr. Moon. Look, it's Mr. Look, kids. Look, kids, it's Mr. Moon. Yay, Mr. Moon, dance. And I'll fucking blow a hole through the back of his fucking head and his brains will spray all over the back of the oak tree that's hanging on the spring breeze. And the kids will clap freely. Yeah. No problem, kids. That's what I do. I come save the day from fucking Mr. Moon clowns over here trying to shine too much of their light onto something that doesn't need to be fucking shined on. Jesus Christ. Right, let's take a look what else he says here. I mean, there's a video. I gotta dig into that. 2018. The Missouri legislature passed a bill raising the state's minimum marriage age from 15 to 16. Hey, guess what? That's still just too fucking young. In case you didn't know it, there's like people 30 to 40, 50 to 60 that are still getting married like dwits or dwonks or whatever the hell it is. I'm just not saying all marriage is bad, but when you're 12, it's bad. You don't even know what the hell you're doing. You're still learning how to swing a baseball bat. You're not even going through puberty yet. You're not even got dick on the brain or cum on the noggin. You don't have anything. You're just trying to open up a box of Reese's Puffs and watch Hey Arnold or whatever the fuck you want to watch, your YouTube channel or fucking 9 billion 100 fucking channels of shit that you watch. It means nothing to you and you'll forget it the next day, usually, because it's all scrap metal. That's why you take it to the scrap yard to get recycled into nothing. Your thoughts do too. Oh, all right. Well, look into this Mr. Moon guy. I mean, you probably won't. Missouri, they're fucked over there. Obviously, all these fucking Republican sons of bitches or any political guys, Republican, Democrats, they all fuck kids, most likely. And it looks like Mr. Moon is obviously a candidate. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I bet y'all Moon's over Miami at the richest diner on the planet. And if you look into his phone, if you cops over there, if you have the balls to nail his arms to the fucking wall, you could take his phone out, flip it up, and see all the little kids that he wants to marry. So why don't you go ahead and pop his cherry? Yeah, that means shove your nightstick so far up his ass and turn it till he shits out blood, and he'll never have any desire to go near a child again And if that doesn't solve it, well then just take one of your steel beams that you like to run into people's houses to serve eviction notices. Just bash his fucking head and down the road. You'll watch it go down the street like a rag doll. Which brings me to my next article. Next. A woman who married Ragdoll, her mom made claims she's pregnant with second child. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't realize this. Alright. The picture is really weird. This ragdoll looks the fuck is really strange. This is the weirdest ragdoll I've ever seen. It looks like Eddie Spaghetti. That's sick. Look at this fucking thing. It's not even a good ragdoll. It looks weird. It's like got brown looped up hair. It's got a large unibrow and the nose looks like a turd. The eyes are blue. That's probably the most normal looking eye. And the mouth, it just looks like a fucking turd with a hole in it. He's wearing some blue getup and the nurse got her tits hanging out with an armband on. Guess she's in the hospital. She's got a fucking shitty piss rag colored bandana on. Looks like a rag she picked up off the side of the highway. Probably had a dead rat in it. She shook it off and said fuck it. Wrapped it up in her hair. Anything to take care of Mr. Poodles or whatever. What's the name of this fucking doll? Alright, the romance began after her mother made Marcello the rag doll. There's your answer, Mr. Rizzuo. And the two married before having a baby. How the fuck does this work? Is this a boy? What the fuck does it have cum in it? And it has a heating incubator in it. She passes it around some clinic and every guy fills it with nut. And then whoever's the lucky guy by the end of the week, they don't know until she plops out the baby about 9 months later. That is from Mr. Marcello, the fucking rag doll that apparently shoots semen to the back of this broad. Alright, the woman who married a rag doll claims she's pregnant with her second child. Not only did she have one kid, but I guess she had two with the fucking raggy. Maravone Rocha Moraes of Brazil showed off a positive pregnancy test on TikTok, saying she hopes it will strengthen the couple after finding out her husband cheated. What? The 37-year-old already has a son with her ragdoll husband, but said this time they were hoping for a girl. Why? So she could get pregnant and have more dolls running around a fucking house. Sharing the video on the social media platform, Mrs. Moraes said the couple are happy after wanting another baby. Oh, another baby. She said we really wanted to get pregnant again. Marcello kept asking when we're going to get another baby, and I said one day. There were a couple of times I felt nauseous, so I'd take a test, but they were negative. However, I recently started to get nauseous again, so I bought a test from the local pharmacy, overpriced, and it was positive. Look at this picture. What the hell? I'm so confused. Look at this doll. I'm putting this picture up online. When this episode's up, the picture's going up with it. It's like a fucking Marcello and Big version in a fucking Jackson suit with white gloves on, like it's Michael Jackson. And the poop mouth now has a mustache on it, and the hair is a lot bigger. Probably have to use a lot more yarn, make it more of a man than a fucking rag doll. Now it's a rag doll man. She said they would love to have a little princess, but love them just the same if it's another boy. I have a lot of questions. But let's just take a look, see what the rest says. Speaking on the Rocky Patch for the couple, Mrs. Morales or whatever, Moraz said the relationship hadn't been the same. She said, since finding out that he cheated on me, we have been very distant. I mean, that doll can't speak, can it? Unless it's Chucky the fucking doll. Sitting around with a knife, getting ready to cut your dress off and cut your end of your nips right off. Kind of like that chewy candy. Yeah, maybe he just likes the nips. She said she hopes the new addition will improve the relationship and save our marriage. Classic. That's what they all say. Yeah, let's have we're ruined with one. Let's have another one and ruin it even more. And how the hell can you even ruin it with a doll? You're pretty much just making up a whole conversation with yourself. Fucking the doll. I don't even know how the hell you're getting pregnant. That's the biggest mystery of all. Why don't they cover that? You got these pictures with her with his fucking Mr. Marcello, or I like to call it Eddie Spaghetti. Edition, who's putting cum in this? This is good. All these pictures will come in handy when I throw it up. Now they got sombreros on. They're all dressed up like scarecrows, except they are scarecrows. She's gonna turn into one if she keeps sticking the haycock in her. The fucking rag doll. Speaking previously, she said, when my mom made Marcello and first introduced me to him, your mom's definitely fucked to hell as well. That explains why why you're doing this. You're following her footsteps into the dollhouse. Never return back to reality again, it seems. That's definitely based off what I'm reading here. I fell in love with him. It was love at first sight. You're in love with a doll. You must have had really bad encounter with someone you knew. You must have had the worst sex of your life that scared you straight. You're like, I'm never gonna be close to a human being again. I need something that's inanimate. Oh boy, and I get that. But just get a sex doll. How about a sex doll? Get one of those fucking male sex dolls if you want that, and then you can take it to the clinic and have a bunch of fucking cougars and clowns fuck the male butt of a fucking sex doll and fill it up. Have different chambers of nut, and you can spin a loop at fucking Wheel of Fortune and see which hole you're gonna insert yourself with and get pregnant, and that's it. Then you can have a baby and pretend it's a sex doll. You gotta be just doing this for attention. I mean, what the fuck? These pictures, I mean, this is a joke, right? Is it a joke? Please tell me. I want to have hope left in humanity, because this doesn't make me feel that good. Now I got Mr. Moon and bro, that fucks dolls and gets pregnant by the rag doll. I want to know how this works. Write into me at paulrizzuo@gmail.com if you know how this works. Please, or leave a fucking comment on the Instigate Paulrizzuocomedy if you know how this works. How human beings can get pregnant from a fucking rag doll. We're good at dances, but you wouldn't always find a partner. Oh, yeah, so this is why. Yeah, you have no self-esteem. You said fuck people, and then you get the dolls involved, and then the doll entered your life, and it all made sense. Yeah, because you're a fucking capital L loser through the fucking door and down the canyon into the lava pit. Just maybe hook onto one of those hot air balloons and get on the red hot ride through the Donkey Kongo land. And maybe you and the ragdoll can fall off into the lava and burn up, so we don't have to read any articles like this, because this is so fucking stupid. This is the dumbest shit to report on. Now I feel dumber reporting on it, but it is a little bit funny, and I don't even want to say best luck to you. Just Maybe throw this woman into a fucking mental asylum and burn all the rag dolls in front of her, and then reprogram her brain back to enjoying something like sitting by a lake, drinking a fucking spritzer with a fucking real baby, and being like, oh, this is maybe better, but then maybe not, because the baby won't stop crying, and then she'll probably throw it into the fucking car, and then she'll be so pissed off that she'll forget to shut the door. Then the baby will roll out into the fucking road, and then she'll run over it. Oh, and that'll be that then. She'll have to live with that. Now I get why she wants to fuck rag dolls. It's just a little weird putting semen in the fucking rag doll. That's the only thing I can think of. She's got a hot rocket, one of them warming pads to heat up the semen in an incubator. Inside the doll, she shoves it in the microwave, hits 30 seconds till it's a little bit warm that she can withstand. In her cooch, and she dumps it in there and like lays upside down like an upside down hammer, and she flips upside down a couple times till she knows that she's gotten pregnant by the mysterious ragdoll man from the clinic. It's a fucking heroin den. She doesn't care. That's the only guy who's got a nut in there. So let's see what kind of ragdoll boy you got. He's really a ragdoll. Ragdoll boy, ragdoll man from hell. Now we got the Chucky movie coming to life in ragdoll form instead of a fucking plastic shit doll from the New Guy factory or whatever the hell, Happy Guy. The unique romance began after Mrs. Mora's mother created the ragdoll after her daughter complained about being single, probably because you're a fucking loony balloony tick over here, obviously. She said she fell in love and fell pregnant, but didn't want to have a baby out of wedlock, so arranged a wedding in front of 250 family and friends. Oh boy, we're all they fucked in the head, or I hope they are. They would have to be, I would think they'd have to be fucked in the head, as much as Miss Moran. I can't even believe that. That's 250 times, whatever, 4 times the family members of each family, and then you multiply that to infinity, and that's how many more fucked people you're gonna have on the planet, and that's just in this area. Imagine ragdoll people roaming the ground. I don't even understand what the fuck. Now it's saying that the home birth was live streamed with almost 200 people watching. 200 people. I want to watch that. I'll have to bring up the video here so I can see it. It all made sense to you. Well, let me tell you something. It makes no sense to me. Not at all. And anybody else probably listening to this, guys, look this up. If you can't catch the picture, oh boy, you'll have to see it on the Instagram. I'll throw it up on the fucking stories or whatever. Just, oh my God, she's holding the rag doll, and the rag dolls get the marriage, and I guess whatever, they fucked off, and then now they have a rag doll baby. This broad's out of her fucking mind. Why are they giving her a platform for this shit? It's so stupid. Right, guys? Is it dumb? Write into me if you think it's dumb. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, but I guess keep following. This is comedy at its finest, little ragdoll babies. I'm just confused. You act like it's alive. Is this all an act? Are you a magician? Ah, boy, because you sure the fuck have me fooled. I'm fooled for this whole thing. I'm fooled by this whole thing. How'd the cum get in there? Who passed it around? What clinic did you have it? Do you act like it's alive? Is it actually alive? Can you get pregnant with a fucking rag doll? Who made the rag doll? I'm so confused. Maybe I'm just not reading this right. My eyes are all a little wonky, but I think I'm seeing it right. Alright, maybe I'll have to check in this again. I'm sure they'll post it again. They love talking about people that are fucked up, so. Sure. Alright. Next. Fuck. Hope there's hope. Oh yeah. Hope there's fucking hope left in this world. Let's take a look and see what our last article of the night is. And I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get to bed. It's like, oh boy, it's going on 4 in the morning. I'm over here. Fucking steroids from hell are keeping me awake. The doctor did say insomnia. I'm gonna get about 3 hours and I'll have my granddaughter jumping on my shoulders trying to build a fucking Lego house. It's just gonna collapse. She wants to build it for 2 hours and she'll jump on me and I'll crush it with my fucking brittle bones. They'll fall like stones. Oh boy. So high to the ground and then probably collapse and pass out on the floor from the lack of sleep that I had all night long. Got me. Fed up by a pothole, Arnold Schwarzenegger fills it himself. Get the fuck out of here. Old Arnold's at it again, huh? I was just talking about you on the last Riffin Rizzuo. Yeah. Last action here, you can throw the flaming dryer across the sky like a flaming comet from hell. Oh, what'd you do though? Let's take a look, see what you're doing now, Terminator. Fixing up the fucking road with your fist. Probably punching the fuck out of it and saying, no one's gonna fill these holes. And then you do with a bucket of soot. Also a bag of cement. I'll be back. And he will be right back. I'll be back with a fucking 10 barrels of fucking cement to melt you to the floor. You think you guys are gonna get away from that? He's so pissed off, probably wrecking his fucking new 9-iron truck. It's all electric. He can drive up the walls, he can drive up to the sky. It's got a fucking helicopter on the top. You finally meet T-1000 and fucking blast through the helicopter and kick his ass out. And then he can probably fly in a different direction so he doesn't crash into the molten hot lava of the liquid metal factory. Oh boy, Arnold, you are filled with ideas and strength. And now you're driving tanks to fill up the potholes in the shitty roadway. And now you've come here to save the day. Finally, an actor stepping up to the plate. And he's gonna do a hell of a lot better than these fucking lazy-ass construction crew with a sub up their ass and a cigar hanging out of their front pocket. Trying to text her wife, please, Sarah, don't cheat on me. Please don't cheat on me. And now she's sucking a cock with one hand. She's texting her with one eye open with cum in the other. He's spelling the words wrong. She says, I love you, chubby, instead of hubby. And then his whole day's shot. Oh, boy. Yeah. And today, after the whole neighborhood has been upset about this giant pothole that's been screwing up cars and bicycles for weeks. Yeah, left and right, I went out with my team and fixed it. He's got a team. I always say, let's not complain, let's do something about it. Here you go. Of course, Mr. Terminator, you gotta act your part. You are the Terminator. Let's look at the video here. Just dumping cement on a fucking road. Look at this construction crew. Jesus Christ. Filling it with tar, rocks. Oh, he looks badass. All gray now. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's got, of course, Teslas over here. He drives electric cars. He doesn't have to drive with his eyes open. Just fills the car with cement. Let the fucking car drive you to the spot. Hopefully it doesn't drive him to the pothole before he can fill it. Neighbor rolled down her car window and shouted her thanks at the action movie star. Oh boy. You're welcome, said Schwarzenegger. Decked out in work boots, a leather jacket, a shotgun, and shades, reminiscent of his role in the Terminator. Oh yeah, that's his most famous role of all, the Terminator. You have to do it yourself. This is crazy. Of course, you gotta do everything your fucking self. This isn't crazy. This is reality in this life. You want anything done, you gotta fucking do it yourself, or complain over and over and over again, and call a place a million fucking times just to get hung up on or talk to some dimwit piece of fucking numbskull shit. They don't know anything about nothing. They can't help you in any way, even though you gotta wait 2 hours to fucking wait for them to pick up the call and say, what the fuck is your problem? You say, well, first off, it's waiting for 2 hours. Yeah, so fix the holes. You gotta do it yourself. And he's got a lot of money. Of course, he could just go out the door and be like, you know what, I'm going to fix the fucking road today. And that's what he does. He speed dials everybody's goddamn phone, and Bob the builder comes up. He's got all his cement bags, all this shit. Fucking everybody calls him Terminator. He's punching holes through the cement to spread all the fucking stones. Ah, boy, the Department of Public Works did not immediately respond to an email asking whether the pothole Schwarzenegger filled had been scheduled to be repaired. Why? Because he didn't do a good job, or what did he do? I think he just wanted some views. He just wanted to get himself out there. He just got no movie on the line. So, of course, he's going to go out and try to fix a pothole. He's not allowed to fix himself because the city has to do it on their own, because it's the city's way, or it's the highway, or it's in the pothole. Hey, I mean, you gotta fix the pothole. Let him fucking fix it. What the hell do you guys care? If you're not gonna fix it, let him fucking fix it. Or you guys crooks, you want him to go to fucking Neon Battery or Monroe or whatever the hell car place you take it to. You're all in cahoots. You're trying to get them loot. Hey, my car's busted from the pothole. Hey, my car's busted from the pothole. You take it to that place, and they get money, and everybody else gets screwed out of a fucking car. And they got to pay like $9,000. Now they can't get to work. They got to take a shitty bus. And now you got to wave to Arnold. Oh, in a Greyhound bus. In a Greyhound bus. Wave to him, he'll probably throw some cement ball at your windshield and bust it the fuck out so you crash into the other pothole that he made. With his fist trying to smash the fucking other governor out of commission. Because he's all-powering chief commander on the roads. I don't know if they like him. They just see him as the Terminator. That's all they'll ever see him as. Oh, the Terminator's dead if a fucking crane hits him, which it could. Well, I'm not saying it will, but, you know, he could probably power through that. He's got a fucking Terminator metal fist of steel that could pound right through a crane, on a chain, no. And it won't hit his brain. No, it won't, because it's made out of steel. Because he's the Terminator, after all. He can demolish roads and fix them, and the goddamn the whole company and the city, They don't give a goddamn what they do. They just want to see a movie star in the streets, and then when he's sleeping, they go out and repave over it because he did a shitty job, and they just can't tell him that. All right, well, good for you, Mr. Schwarzenegger. I have to go there and put some slipper prints in the cement before you pave over the pothole, before the community crew comes over there and Public Works solves the pothole situation, which it looks like they won't because they don't do it over on the East Coast either. Oh boy, they're bad. I gotta avoid them all at all costs on a fucking bike and in the Bonneville when I'm driving. Oh, I'm gonna drive myself out of here and hopefully into the bed where I can shut one eye or the other. Oh, maybe get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. It would be good to get 6 or 7 or 8, but can't count on that tonight. So I got a hot date with a fucking stogie and a bong and a cup of a seltzer and a cup of Joe. So I'll be up to 6 a.m. getting the Looney Tunes right on for the granddaughter. I don't think I'm gonna get her any rag dolls. Yeah, I don't want her playing with any rag dolls or getting any fucking ideas to fuck a dick puppet or putting semen in that and with an incubator out. Everyone's crazy these days, as you can tell. Thanks for listening to Riffin with Rizzuo News. I'm your host, Paul Rizzuo. Like, comment, subscribe to the fucking channel. Follow me on the Instagram. You can see me up on the open mic shit. Whoa, I'll be there when I get some time. All right. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you kids, well, a little later. Sure. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Jazz. This woman's fucking a rag doll. I don't know how it happened. She's pregnant with yarn. I know. It's fucking crazy. People are crazy. I don't know what the hell we're going. Let's get out the fish sticks in the air fryer. Hey, did you see the stickers came in the mail? Hell yes. Let's put them up all day long. In the bathroom seat on the dog. Come on, Chaz. Downstairs. Barry House coming out at 4:20. Chaz, get pack that bong.